All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Monday once again. It's April 13th today, 2026, and it's 1:03 now Central Time. I was working on a couple things and just didn't seem to work out, so here we are. We're going to do it anyway. Doesn't matter. Technical mumbo jumbo. Anyway, we're going to play a little intro for you and get this party started. Give me some time to hit the like button, share it out with all the homies. We'll be right back, guys, after about 4.5 minutes. If I can click the right one. Let's grow.
In a world of concrete walls and city lights so bright, Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night. No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home, turning seeds to supper, never feeling all alone. He's the average Joe who said, I'll grow my own damn way. Food and medicine from scratch, come what may. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the loud show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun, bringing us together 'cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the indoor farmer, lighting up the screen. He shows off his leafy greens, the project's taking flight. Experiments gone wrong, but hey, that's alright. From hydroponics hustle to soil in the spare room, learning curves and breakthroughs, chasing away the gloom. It's hard work entertainment, twisting sweat into gold, affecting every soul, young and old. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the loud show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun, bringing us together 'cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the indoor farmer, lighting up the screen. And he's not stopping there. 4 more shows on the go. Different angles, same fire, helping self-reliance grow. We need each other, yeah, to make this world turn right. From your kitchen window to the dead of night. It's not just dirt and dreams, it's a revolution call. Waylon's leading the charge, standing proud and tall. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun, bringing us together 'cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Sun, Waylon, the indoor farmer, yeah, he's the one. So tune in, turn up, let's grow this thing together. Waylon's indoor farmer, now and forever.
All right. Hello. We're back. I just shared it out to a few people in the Facebook Messenger. I hope you don't get too upset with that. But honestly, it's a pretty good like indicator that you're going to get it, and rather than a notification, somewhere in Facebook. I got some kind of restriction today or yesterday, or I don't know. They're sending me notifications for this. They don't tell me what the post is. They don't tell me what I did. They sort of allude to something. Oh, community standard. Nothing. There's really nothing, and it's like it's just ridiculous. That's why I tell you guys, and I plead and I beg and I ask you to come over to places like Rumble, where freedom still exists, and places like alternatives anywhere, X, Kick, even YouTube as an alternative. Even though YouTube, in my eyes, is very similar to Facebook when it comes to restrictions and censoring and all that kind of stuff. But we are on alternative platforms, and that's why you got to find your friends. Not just me. It's not just about me. I mean, it's a little bit about me, but not just me. Go find your friends. Go find your favorite podcasters, your favorite personalities, even if they're not someone who goes live or gets on the screen, on other sites, on multiple sites, even some of the smaller ones. Like, I don't go. Some people say this about me sometimes. Some people, some places, they say it sometimes, but they say that I am on all. I'm everywhere. I'm on all the sites. I'm on maybe like a dozen sites. I don't really go to most of them, but I'm like maybe five of them that I go to on a regular basis. But all these sites like that, there are hundreds. Like, I'm not even on half of the places that you can find people at. So I digress. But guys, this is episode 231. Last week, oh man, oh wow, right this minute last week I was so like upset, we'll say, upset, because it was kind of crazy how the studio was all jacked up and I had to reset a bunch of times. But today, you don't have to do that. Today, I've got a bunch of pictures to show you. Let me get this off my screen. I don't know if you guys see it yet or not, but it pops up on my screen. It's weird. Still there. Go away, please. Why is it? Now it won't go away. Interesting. Uh, hmm. Interesting. Okay, I guess I might have to refresh because you guys might be seeing something different here. Crazy. I'll be right back. Okay. Now it worked. Now it worked. But it did remove all the comments for me, so light it up. Actually, I can still see it on my other screen because I have the Rumble pulled up right here. Let me show you. Because we can pull up the wheel and get that going, guys. I do know that a bunch of you are waiting for prizes from yesterday's show. Shouts out to the winner, Mr. Big Mike. Did I skip a page? No, right here. Yeah, Big Mike, and then a whole bunch of people on this list. One, I just haven't got to it. I'll probably do that today at the end of the show if we get to that point, if we get time. I don't know. We'll have time. But we are going to get it done, so don't worry about that. And just to remind everybody and to remind myself, we're going to do game night on Friday this week for next week. So we're basically having two game nights in 1 week in order to make up for not having one this coming Sunday. I guess I could do it the following Friday, but it's really six one, half dozen the other. I just feel like this Friday, since I don't have my son, would be the best day to do it. So it's going to be fun, although I don't know if everyone's going to see it because you might be used to it on Sundays. So I want to make sure we tell everybody. Although Friday, man, I mean, like you gotta imagine more people might be showing up on a Friday. You think? We'll see how it goes. I brought one of my planties over here with me today. See if I can get the camera far enough. Here we go. Oh, that's right. It has some dirt on the bottom. Let me fix that. I didn't take a picture of my son's grass. I don't know if you guys saw this, but my son came home from school with this little pot. Came home from school with Pat, but this little pot with some grass in it, some kind of grass. It's pretty grass, but it's just grass. I'm like, what's happening here? Why did they send this home with you? I don't know. So now I'm the one taking care of the grass. I'm watering it in the windowsill upstairs so that he can still see it because he's not really allowed down here except for on certain occasions. Alright, I shouldn't have this mess anymore except for what's on the actual plant. This thing is getting big though, huh? I'm gonna have to take some cuttings off of it and maybe start sending them out to people as gifts. People in the community can have a little bit of my planty. That could be fun, huh? Let's see, how can I do this? Maybe like this? Ooh. Although you guys can't see it that way. Let's see if I just do this. You see a little more. You see a little more, but nothing crazy. I'll just sit like this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. All right. Anyway, episode 231. I got a whole bunch of pictures to show you. For all of you that already are here, I mean, I appreciate you showing up. I usually wait a couple minutes anyway to try to get a couple friends in here before the planties start flying. You know what I mean? Before I start throwing the planties everywhere, I try to get those notifications out. Although some friends are leaving already. You popped in on the Rumble. Thank you very much. Hit the like button. Share it out with some friends. Let's get the wheel going. Let's see. The door prize wheel goes to everybody who's here, including those of you on Facebook. So let me see it. Comment below. We've got Diane. Hello, Diane. Cullen. Hello, brother. We got Margaret. Hello. Just got a comment below. Hit the like button. Maybe share it out would be nice. And we'll get you on the wheel. Okay, now over to the Rumble. We got Lila Rose. Hello, hello. Margaret. I know we had Cullen over there. Comment one more time, y'all. Comment one more time just so I can see it. Let me see. We had Rose, Margaret, Cullen, Diane. Okay. Let me forget you, Diane. Let's see. Cool. Alright, let me pull up these pictures because I got a bunch of them today. Let me set up the list and the details. Here we go. While we play a little Pocket Full of Wind in the background. My favorite. Alright, I can actually go like this. Oh, I kind of like this. Kind of like this. Hey, there's Kayla. Hello, Kayla. Sorry, let me get you in here real quick. Twice. All kinds. What's up? Mr. TJ. Zach, hello. I deleted my IG. Wow. Yeah, man. It's just that seems to be the thing. That's why you got to find people multiple places, and it's not like I expect every site, even including Rumble, to not have some issue with me or anything at some point. And so that's why I just look at it like, hey, we're an internet community. I'm not huge on the email list that a lot of people do. I don't know why I'm quotationing it, but the email list, a lot of like big, I guess, personalities will have an email list. I don't care about the email list. Just think if we connect on multiple sites, you'll have multiple messengers, and almost every site has some way to message each other other than like video places such as Rumble or YouTube or Twitch. I don't think they have messages, but maybe there might be still a way to email through the website. These new AI is wild. Anyone who grows or advocates for the plant. Right, the AI is just kind of hitting anything that has to do with anything cannabis, right? So if I say it, boom, they're going to hit you. And that's okay. They can watch their their platform drain as other platforms that don't do that kind of stuff rise. That's what will happen. All right, back to the first planty picture. Kind of sad, you guys. You guys have seen maybe last week it was about the same. The microgreens that I was growing, the bull's blood beets, they didn't work out like I was hoping they would. So what we did do is we did research last week a little bit of a couple of things that I might have done wrong. For one thing, I could have put more grow medium in here. More grow medium means the water will stay longer, I guess, absorb into that cocoa core and actually stay a little bit longer each day and not dry out so quickly. Number two is try and figure out the humidity in that area, because there's a chance that the humidity is too low, and what's happening is I'm watering, they soak up the water underneath, then the air is too dry above, and it's just drying them out quickly. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening, because you look at it here, and I mean the cocoa core is still kind of moist. A little bit of powdery mildew. I don't know if it's powdery or just kind of a little bit of mold. You'll see a little fuzzy mold some places, which isn't all that uncommon, but it's also more than I'd want to see. So a lot of little mistakes on this, but it had been a few months since I'd been doing it, so I came back into it with just the idea that I need to see where I'm at. You know what I mean? Refresh on it. Now here's a picture. You might have seen the cover picture today. The cover picture is kind of a side by side of what the table used to look like, or like what the table started out as, and then you could see it from today. And man, big difference if you ask me. I watch you on YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, TJ. What's up, man? Alec, what's up? How are you? They throw you on the door prize. Good afternoon. Okay, so the table and my old light, which I still have, but it doesn't work so good. Kind LED, they didn't want to back up their warranty, I guess. They didn't even want to listen. They didn't want to respond or anything. This is to the store that I bought it from. The store was negotiating with them and didn't still, you know. So look, I know they're owned by other companies. They have Lotus Genetics. They have, I want to say Fox Farms, maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. But whoever else they're affiliated with, I'm sorry, but Kind LED sucks. I used to like it. I thought it was a cool light until it was like, what? They're not going to help me out with it? It was less than 2 years old. And anyway, this is my grill from the weekend. A lot of sizzle happening there. Got some veggies, and I sliced up that kohlrabi, baby. I picked out a big old hunk of kohlrabi, which, let me show you guys. I did it live, so I didn't have separate video for it, but I did get a video for it. Check this out. Oh, sorry. Now watch this. That thing is a beast, huh? Look at that, Colin. Did you see this, baby? Put this in my scrap pile. I'm good just hanging out at home. Some of these greens. That's good, man. Let's see. I like how all your pictures are on Facebook are just of walls of chainsaws. Making noise over here. At least the smaller ones. Let me see if I can. Why can't I mute it? Yeah, I like how, Alec, if you go to your profile, like, it's just pictures of walls of chainsaws. That's the whole thing. Oh man, I was like, what? All right, how long is this? I think it's over, right? Oh, that was it. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, the horn. Look how horny that is. Right? That was terrible.
You know what I mean?
That wasn't that good.
Buttheads. Shouts out to Butthead Soil.
I could do better. Shouts out to Butthead Soil. Yeah, Buttheads is going to be, Mr. Eric is going to be on People in the Boxes again this week. Shouts out. We're going to be playing the Story Boxes game this week with the topic of renting. Rentals. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, a little more sizzle for you. Ooh, baby. That steak I had already grilled out, but then it was like a day or two before that. It was 2 days before that, so I reheated it on the grill. Then you got some mushrooms, portobello mushrooms on that flat cook thing. I just got that thing. I'm excited about using it. I've been using it, just trying to get used to it. I want to try the other side though. The other side of it, if you flip it over, it's got like grill things, grill rungs, and it's shallow, so you could put stuff in there that you want to grill, but are also worried about it falling through. So this flat part is also for like something you want to grill but not fall through, but it's different because you're frying it on this flat surface rather than getting that grill. I don't know why it's different, but we're gonna find out. I made some bacon on there. We got some chicken breast that I had like a couple pieces of it, but not like the whole. I didn't eat that much of the chicken breast. People said, "Oh, that's a lot of food." Well, yeah. I mean, I'm one person. I grill a bunch of food, and then I can air fry some of this stuff, and it's freaking delicious the next day. Or I can cut it up and put it in a stew or whatever. But now, if you look down here, these round pieces, and there's some up in this too. Those are slices of that kohlrabi we just looked at. Those are slices of the kohlrabi, and yeah, it wasn't super good. I'll tell you that. It wasn't great on the grill. It was okay, but I think I needed to do something more to it. I did put some seasonings on it. All the veggies, I put some seasonings on. I can't zoom in here, but some radishes, some carrots, and cucumber, just some different veggies that I had, and seasoned it. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of gray Celtic sea salt, a little bit of cracked pepper, and the veggies were good. I still have a bunch of the veggies left. Got a bunch of the chicken left. So what do you all think I'm gonna do? Oh baby, it's gonna be stew time. It's gonna be stew time. I got some more mushrooms, and we're gonna the veggies and the chicken and whatever the hell else. Some bone broth, and some green onions from the garden. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Here we come with the stew. Here we come. There's my plate. I ate most of it. I'll just tell you this. It was about it was maybe like a little less than half, maybe like a third of this sandwich was left. Now you see the greens in that sandwich? That's not lettuce, baby. That's not lettuce. Those are the greens from the kohlrabi. You can eat that. You can eat those greens, and it's like lettuce. It's very good. It's good for you. Much better for you than lettuce. See, I had a piece of chicken. Oh, those mushrooms were bomb. All right, anyway, I'm making everybody hungry. Let's move on. I have 21 of them. Those are really your chainsaws, Alec? I thought it was some kind of AI or just a funny background for your. I didn't know it was really about the chainsaws. So Miss Lamone is doing all right. She's doing all right. I'm not seeing a lot of growth, but actually I am seeing growth like this little stem here that's growing up from all the way down underneath there, and it's just trying to find some light. It's just okay, so there's growth, but what I'm wondering is why the branches aren't like raising back up now. Because I had this pot up here in the table right here. And that pot being up in the table meant that the tree was up even higher, and so the light was kind of sideways, so that was making the branches kind of grow downward a little bit, and that made sense. But now I put it down here, and you think, okay, they should be like reaching upward a little bit now. Not yet, I guess, not yet. I did last week, chopped out a bunch of broccoli, but look at this, we got a bunch of broccoli growing again. See, this is going to go in the stew. All of that. There's another broccoli head that's kind of hard to see here. I think I get it closer up a little bit later. Anyway, the green onions will go in there. Some more kohlrabi. I mean, this stew is going to be popping. I'll probably make it for this weekend, actually, for when the boys get here from the 34 Mongrels. It's going to be a Mongrels Manor takeover this weekend on Saturday. And then I have the Grow Up event on Sunday. It's going to be a busy week. I got an awesome guest for you guys tomorrow. The second half of the show tomorrow is going to have an awesome guest. She's on X as a bit of a big deal over there, doing a lot of things with live video, like creators, and talking on behind the scenes analytics with these companies that are talking about big deals with podcasters, big money and stuff like this. So she's kind of connected in that world. So we're going to talk about that. It'll be the second half of tomorrow's show. Look at this sad looking pepper plant. The old pepper plant still getting nutrients somehow, but I think it's about done. I think it's about to give it up. I might just chop off the whole top half of it and see if anything at the bottom will start sprouting out again. I need something to grow in this grow bed, though. These clay pebbles, I did sprinkle a bunch of lettuce in there not long ago, but nothing happened, so maybe I'll just do some more. But I just need something growing in there to help pull nutrients out of the water and help clean it out for the fish. I also drain it a lot in the grow bed, which you'll see a little video of. I just turned this pump on that you can see this hose that runs over to the grow bed. I'll just plug it in, fill up the grow bed, and then takes a lot of the nutrients out that way, but not all of it, obviously. Home growers and those that teach, promote growing or growing your own, the major corporations are threatened by them. Yeah, that's true. Donnie, what's up? That's true, Donnie. Although I don't know. Let me push back on that a little bit, Donnie. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Donnie? Let me make sure you're still here before I give you my pushback. Rose says, do you ever wash your plants? Hydrogen peroxide and water wash? It's supposed to be really good for peppers. Huh. I do a foliar spray with this pump here with something called Pure Crop 1, which is a natural product that is all about pest control. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Pure Crop 1. Donnie, are we here? I see the comments on the Facebook aren't working so well these days, but let me know, brother. I don't think he's here. Organic plant-based concentrate that functions as an insecticide, fungicide, and biostimulant, utilizing nanotechnology to create colloidal micellus from corn and soybean oil rather than acting as a traditional suffocant oil. It eliminates sap-sucking pests and molds by disrupting the specific gut enzymes of targeted insects and sterilizing fungal spores. All right, cool. Could go on and on. Diane, did I get you? Yeah, I did. Still not. Let me see if I can kick the comments here on Facebook. Oh, Donnie probably just popped in to say something and then popped out. All kinds. If you are growing hot peppers, the more you stress the plant out, the hotter the peppers are. Huh. Now, these are not hot peppers. These are just green peppers, sweet peppers. I guess that's the same picture from earlier, or similar. So I do have a pepper growing on it, although I don't know how it's going to go. What I could do is I could come down here, like this branch down here is kind of healthy. That's actually where most of the healthy on the back side there. So if I just chop off the whole top piece, I bet you it'll come back nicely. Just got to make sure I keep spraying it. Keep that, because I had some issues, and you know they're lurking. They're lurking in the basement. I did have good guy insects, which were like ladybugs, and I had some praying mantises, which they didn't hang around. They just like took off. You'd think that they would have plenty to eat if there was pests around, but I don't know. Maybe there was something else they needed that they couldn't find, like shelter or something. I don't know. Should be some places they could hide around here. Yeah, this branch down here. I think that's going to be a good idea. I was hoping that this pepper would keep growing, but I think I'm just going to chop everything. I was sitting here trying not to cut things off, but then I saw how, you know, topping a pepper plant is good. Although topping a lot of plants like that are good, but I digress. So there are some bull's blood beets still growing. I'll get a few of these out of here, and maybe they can keep growing in the grow bed. Here's the better one that was way better. It was so good, and then I don't know what happened. That's actually after I sprayed. I think that's after I sprayed it with peroxide. Maybe before I see the mold. I don't know how it's getting mold. That's after I sprayed it. Yeah, that's all hydrogen peroxide. That's why it's kind of foamy right now. It's not actually. It's not what it looks like before being treated, although it wasn't good. So I'll get some of that out of it as well, although it's kind of sad. Kind of sad. So this is my area. So I don't know if maybe I need another fan up top. I need a fan hanging from the ceiling over back here, which I don't know. I don't really have a great place for it. But I think that's what I need to do. I need to get a fan that's just kind of oscillating. But you would think these two would be doing great, but no. What I could do is spread them out, but they're both kind of shallow with how much grow medium are in them. See how they can't even see it from there. It needs to be up higher on both of them. And of course, I'm going to get a gauge. I already have one. I just haven't opened it. Humidity detector. Although in this next picture, you'll see. Okay, so I have two fans, although they're pointing in the same direction basically. So I need to do something different with this setup. But then I have this dehumidifier. This dehumidifier is set to 55%. So it should be keeping this entire area at a 55% humidity. Maybe it's not strong enough, maybe it's not high, not close enough to them. But then I don't want to dry out the plants either, so I might need to get a humidifier back here. So I don't know. It's very annoying because it seems like they're drying out too quickly. That's probably a grow medium issue, getting more grow medium in there, and I'm trying to use coco coir because I would prefer not to use soil if I can. And you shouldn't need to use soil, not for microgreens anyway. Hey Trent. Trent, you ever grow anything inside? Looks like everything turned out delicious. Oh yeah, it wasn't bad. Kayla, thanks. Let's see. Take the plant out of the soil and wash the roots. Put it back in the soil and soak them once and proceed as usual. Well, you can't do that with microgreens though. And I can't do that with the aquaponics table because the roots have grown into the clay pebbles so much that it would just be a big mess. Can't do that. But Rose says 1 pint HP, hydrogen peroxide, 3 pints water. Take the plant out of the soil, wash the roots, put it back in, and soak and proceed. Yeah, I'm not sure. You're talking about cannabis, I assume, which I would never talk about on this show, Facebook. That's what we should do. We should just start talking like Stoner Gump and say the broccoli, you know. So this is just some of the scraps. Throw in the scraps for the wormies. Some of the scraps came from my table. Some of the scraps came from, you know, the store. Organic banana peels. A bunch of peels from the kohlrabi. Star, what? Okay. Okay, now we're outside where my dogs like to lay, clearly killing all the grass. And keeping all their toys. This is where those voluntary plants grew up last year. Hey Donna, hello. I will send you photos of them in Messenger after you're live. Of the chainsaws, Alec? Photos of what? Okay, the chat's coming back on Facebook, I guess. I got some stuff to talk about on this outside here. Trent on Rumble and on YouTube and Facebook. And Donna G, thanks for popping in. Okay, so this is where the volunteers came up last year, and this fence is not a real fence, of course, but I did build it to keep my dogs in, and it works. But my neighbor loves to pet the dogs, and he's elderly. He probably shouldn't be walking around like that, but he'll walk over here when I'm not out there and pet the dogs, reaching over the fence. And he fell one time, which then just bent this whole fence over. These poles are made of bamboo shoots, and he fell. So I had to fix the fence. I wasn't out there to help him out, but so what I did was I took one of these plants that's still pretty strong, actually. The roots are still pretty strong today after all winter, and it's actually zip tied to the fence to keep it upright.
All right, we're going to look at...
Hold on, I'll let me tell you guys. Listen to this.
All the cannabis that's popping up from last year.
Uh-oh. Facebook, don't hate me for this. Look at all these weeds on the ground. All these weeds on the ground. Look at this.
All cannabis.
Okay, maybe he shouldn't say that. Stop talking, dude. I'll say it. It's all broccoli, you guys. You see all this broccoli on the ground? Broccoli as far as the eye can see out in my yard. It's crazy. And then the boneyard. Sprout takes all the bones out there. Look at that plant, still standing tall from last year. Maybe I can get it back, you guys. A little bit of cow mag, maybe. A little bit of cow mag. Not anything you eat. You grow outside. Yeah. That's okay. Just curious. Yeah, look at that. Holding up my fence. Yeah, look at this state-of-the-art fence. I got some space back here I can work with. Clear this away, and maybe I could put a little above ground grow table out here. Maybe I could bring the whole grow table outside. Let Mother Nature water it, although then you'd have I can only use it during the summer. It's all treated lumber, so I wouldn't be worried about it being outside. I could cover it in the winter. And in fact, you could even do something like, if I could connect like some plastic or some kind of a tarp or whatever to the garage, and then like just have an angle down here to the ground, the bottom of the fence area, and then inside of that space I could still be doing stuff in the wintertime, almost like a little greenhouse. Because especially if it's greenhouse plastic and it's getting the sun, because the sun comes up all over there. Ooh, you guys, that's a good idea. Could build me a little tiny little greenhouse right there. It wouldn't be enough room for my table necessarily, I don't think. Or I wouldn't be doing aquaponics in there or anything like that. But I could have a nice little like build a little trough or whatever, and grow some stuff out of it. I would want it to be maybe in the middle, the grow like table trough thing that I'm imagining. I'd want it to be in the middle, I guess, where my mouse is, like down the middle of the length of this. And in fact, it's funny because I made the fence like this because I wanted to give my dogs a way to run all the way around. And now I'm talking about taking that space back. Well, them's the breaks, pups. They can run to both sides. All those volunteers, yeah, but I don't know what they are. And like I said, I don't, it'll just be, if I let any of them grow, it'll just be some no-name bubble hash again next year. Which, am I complaining about that? I mean, no, but is it really worth the time and effort? Maybe not either. So I might just have to mow them all down this year. Just keep mowing it until I can go a whole year without any of those growing, and hopefully none come up the next year. I don't know. And then I can put some seeds out there that I actually know what they are, and that would be cool because I could have those come back all the time, But the reason they're coming back, the reason there's so many seeds that had fallen there is, well, I guess there could be other reasons, but my neighbors have a light on the garage, which isn't helpful. But then, there's probably other lights that maybe that's also not getting enough sun. It's just not a great spot. Not a great spot. Does it happen? Does it work? Yeah. I just don't think I've ever really had what I would call a successful grow in this area. Successful in that I got something out of it, sure, but not one that I want to be proud of. Here's my other part of my yard, which looks crazy because I have so many trees around my garage and all the trees in my house that this whole area basically is just shade all summer. And as you can see, the dogs are the ones also helping dig it all up. I might have to plant some kind of invasive weed or something that will just kind of grow all over the ground. Some cloves, maybe. That's not invasive weed, but something that will just sort of be ground cover, but also can grow in the shade. It will fill up in the summer. It'll fill up a little bit more with, all the other kinds of weeds, a lot of dandelions. Not gonna be upset about that. Dandelions are great. Maybe I should harvest some this year. Soak them in a little bit of vinegar. Make sure that they didn't, dogs didn't pee on them or something. I'd have to find, maybe I could I don't know. I don't know where I would find dandelions that I wouldn't be concerned with that. Although I have taken the seeds and tried to get them to grow in my table, but that didn't work. You would think, oh yeah, man, I could get those to grow in the grow table inside, and they just keep coming up, but no. Rose, hello. Just stopping by, thanks. This, I think, is another couple little volunteers, but in a grow pot. I'm not 100% sure, though, because they look pretty funky. What do you guys think? That's pretty funky, if you ask me. Plant ground cover there, that's what I said. Yep. That's what I said. But the issue is ground cover may still not grow there because of the shade and also the dogs constantly running around. And Mia runs around in a circle there, just like she's gonna wear a hole in the ground. That weed will give me microgreens. You mean if I just cut it off now and eat it? That makes sense. Okay, so here's the today version of that other picture. Let me go back a couple here because I got a bunch of old gutter here that I want to use in some kind of project. And I've got this fence that looks like it's falling apart, but there's another fence layering it. There's like two fences there just to keep the dogs in. And then Sprout used to find his way out back here in this corner. And then I used this like old baby gate like corral thing. Just rigged it all up to keep the dogs in, let them still roam free. But I would love to put in a real fence. You know, I don't love the fence. Would be nice. But I have a whole like fantasy about what I can do with this whole back like wood area, because that's, I mean, more of my property goes down this way, but it's down a big hill in the gully. So like, I wonder if I can reclaim some of that. You know what I mean? Get some back for even just for the dogs to run around. All right, I haven't been watering this, but I need to do something more with this little greenhouse again. What I need to do, Cullen, I need to get a little fan inside of this greenhouse to maybe get some airflow going on inside of this little thing. Here's my broccoli trees. Maybe I should cut this top one, this one off, and let the bottom part grow. Same goes for over here. I could probably cut, you know, leave a couple of these here and then cut off the top piece. There's a lot more growing, as you can see. There's like 4 different broccoli trees over here, or 5 maybe. There's a broccoli head right there. It's all going in the stew. It's all going in the stew. Nom, nom, nom. My mint is kind of dying. I kind of forgot to water it, so I thought it was getting water from my other little plants that I was watering, but I guess maybe not. And so it started dying on me. I'm gonna see if I can get it to come back, though. We're gonna get it back. Hey, there she is. Comment below. What do you think we should name her? What do you think we should name her? Long Dong Silver? I don't know. I think that name's taken. I feel like that name is taken. Look at all this mess I have. I cleaned it up a bit since then, but yeah. We were trying to make me feel like I should clean it up some more. And this is where I got all the pictures that you just saw. This poor dead mint plant. Oh no. It's not dead, but it's getting there. I'm going to have to chop out a bunch of it that's not still alive. Try to help it out. I'm just giving it water for now, just to kind of let something pop through. And okay, so I buried a whole bunch of scraps in this spot here. Some of them still sticking out, but I just buried a ton of scraps. I also see this picture shows a little bit of the volunteers. So a bunch of pepper plants volunteer over here. I definitely need some. Maybe I should take one and put it in the aquaponics system. But anyway, those pepper plants and something else. I mean, one of them is something different. I don't know what that is. They're all volunteers because I was burying scraps over here. I don't know what these are. I don't think they're broccoli. Broccoli doesn't come up like that. I don't know what it is yet. We're going to find out. We're going to find out together. You and me and yous. Okay, look at this. I don't know what it is. Is it like lettuce? Is it Is it kale? What is that, a radish? I don't think it's a radish. I've seen radishes grow differently than this. Maybe it's a different kind of radish. I don't know. Colin, what is this? Name her Marble. Okay. Goes for marbling. Yes. I like it. I like it. I would definitely cut it back. It will grow better. That pepper plant. You might be watching from back a ways there, Rose. I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about. Cut it back. That pepper plant that I was talking, or the broccoli. That's right, the broccoli from a little bit ago. So we got a little superstars in here. Over here we got bull's blood beet, which is just one, growing very slowly. Maybe beets don't need as much water. I don't know. But then we have two jelly bean tomato plants. Yeah, those are very, very special and exciting for me. I hope those do well. I'm gonna have to separate them out at some point and put them in the table, but I'd love to see them just keep producing tomatoes. Yeah, lots of broccoli volunteering to be eaten. I like how that is, and I'm sure a lot of gardeners would agree with this. Where when you have a garden, your garden kind of tells you what's for dinner. You know, your garden's like, oh hey, I got this ripe. I got this ripe. This thing over here needs to be cut back. Go ahead and eat me. Oh me, go ahead and eat me. The garden is just telling you, okay, well, what can I do with you? Let's see. Put you in this, do that. Limon is looking better. I just don't like how those branches are growing downward. Might have to pick them up or something, train them upward. You can see this little shoot jumping up from the bottom. Looks like a radish. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought as I was looking at it. I thought some yellow pear tomatoes. Oh, you bought some yellow pear tomatoes? And purple ones? Nice. I want to grow some purple potatoes, but I never did I don't have enough light for the potatoes where I'm at. I guess I could put them in, take out some of the broccoli and put in potatoes there, but the potatoes need a deeper grow area. And my grow area for the potatoes is supposed to be that bin where there's some other volunteers growing. So there's not enough light above that anyway, so I don't know. I digress. I love those green onions, though. I did trim them up a little bit after this video. Took off some of the parts that you don't need. Okay, so I wanted to dig into this a little bit to kind of rough up the soil, see what's going on, and clean up a little more of the scraps. So all the scraps from this table go back into the table, as well as the scraps from my kitchen. So I'm constantly getting little piles of scraps to put in here. And then I go and I'll dig into an area of this table where I swear I put a bunch of food before. I put a bunch of scraps. See, there's the pile of scraps before I dug into it. I swear I put a bunch of other stuff in here, but man, wouldn't you know it? It's just nothing's in there. It's just nice, rich soil now. All the roly-polies and the worms are just loving it. Just loving it. Watch this, though. Watch right when I take off. Let me see if I can make sure this doesn't show. Come on. As soon as I lift the rest of them off, you just see this army of roly-polies. Army of arthropods. I can see them now, but I thought I zoomed in a little bit on it. They were just all over the surface there. Make sure you guys go get yourself a number if you haven't yet. The number post is already up, and I'm going to be doing that spin here in just a couple minutes. Big old broccoli stalk from last week. I didn't break it down that much because they do a pretty good job. I mean, it might help them, it might be better, but I just move to a different part of the table when I go to bury stuff again. And then if I get a volunteer pop up like I did in that bin, I just work around them, make sure I water them, make sure they get a chance to survive, whatever it is. Man, Facebook, I'm just down in the algorithm. I know some friends that can get just insane views just from doing a dab. But we ain't the same. We're not doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Now, speaking of friends, I do have some pictures to go and show you guys in the Planties Only chat in the WTIF community on Messenger. Okay, so you can see here, there's something, I don't know what this other plant is that's growing with the peppers. Those are definitely peppers. And then there's definitely a pepper plant growing over here, which you can't see in this picture. Look at all that kohlrabi though. I already got some in the fridge waiting to be eaten, and a bunch more on the way. Look at this bolting broccoli. Bolting. Do them in a big pot outside. Yeah. I mean, now that it's summertime, I could do that. But I'm also trying to set it up inside to where I can continue doing that. Like I don't need to fill my house up with any one crop, but what I want to do is have one area that is like a constant producer of that crop. So like even if it's just that one bin and I have potatoes growing out of it, and then that's just the only, and then I recycle it and rotate it and do more potatoes in the same bin after that, after I harvest or whatever. At least, so that is two different things. So to your point, yeah, I should do some outside. But secondarily, I definitely want a space inside to do it too. Anybody see the game yesterday? What did you think of Tiptoe? The first playthrough of Tiptoe. Rose, if you're still here, you gotta give it a shot at some point when I'm just having a sesh or something, in that way, or like sort of at the end of a show sometime or something, to where we have time to mess around with it, and we're not on the spot trying to finish it or trying to get you on at the last second, you know. Oh, drop my pen. I think I can do this. I picked it up with my feet. With my feet. Yep, so just giving some water, or actually I don't think I'm watering at this point, just looking around. So this thing has been leaking. It's been filled. There's water in this pipe, and it's filling up to the point where it comes over the edge of this thing, and it shouldn't be doing that. So just another. It's not something I'm going to fix. It's just another sign that I need to get rid of, or not get rid of, but like tear this thing apart and build something different. New aquaponic system incoming. There's a little picture. You can see that pepper. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is cut this whole thing back and let this bottom part flourish. And this is how I water the grow table. I plug this in, but I can only plug it into that while the lights are on because it's a timer I'm plugging it into. I don't have a lot of. I need more electrical outlets. I need more like safe electrical. That's my one of the next things I need to take care of when it comes to growing in this inside the house is better electrical, more options, more plugs. Upgrade time. Ask my landlord if I can put a small greenhouse out back. Oh, nice. Otherwise, anything gets eaten. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What's up, Ted? You like Tiptoe? Nice. Thanks, Trent. Appreciate that. Purple sweet potatoes are delicious. Ooh, I haven't had that. I saw the purple potatoes. Are those? Maybe those are sweet potatoes. Thought they were regular potatoes. You move it indoors when you need to. Yeah, that's true. If I have a big bucket. Although the problem is I can't just move it indoors. I have to take it indoors and then downstairs. So if it's something that big, I do have a little dolly. I bought a little dolly. Got my little grow charts here. Nutrient deficiencies and excesses. And a little leaf chart. Mobile nutrients, immobile nutrients. Not sure what the top of those say, but different helpful charts. Watering the mint. So I just let that, I just kind of move it around different places, a little hose. I didn't mean to get the leaves so wet, but I did water the peppers and water this radish or whatever it is. Maybe that's a daikon radish. That might be a daikon radish, yeah. Vivasun has a greenhouse. I see them all the time on Temu. So you might wonder what I'm doing. I'm just kind of moistening the soil where I just put all those scraps. Make sure there's water for the good guys inside there, the worms and the arthropods, and make sure they all get it. Plus this little spot right here is actually bull's blood beets, which you can't see. They're still growing. I don't know why they take so long. I'd have to look into bull's blood beets a little bit. They take a long time. They're just like dormant. They're sitting there. Might just eat the rest of them. See what happens. Ooh, watch me wiggle that hose. Wiggle the hose, ladies and gentlemen. Wiggle the hose. It's the biggest, blackest hose. We got 12 minutes until a little schmokety schmoke sesh, if you will. Here's something I've been wanting to show you guys for a long time. I'll show it, I guess, in the second half. kept forgetting that it was in my coat, and there goes my pen again. But hey, guess what? Whoosh. Picked it up with my foot again. Monkey toes, they used to call me. Old MT. Old MT. Wait, empty. That sounds different. Anyway, just watering, spreading it out a little bit. Sometimes I just turn it on and leave it in that bin that it's kind of hooked to there, because that bin has holes in it, and then the bin is also on the high side of the table, so the water does go through the table and down to the other end, so it would absorb and it would kind of spread out. But I also kind of like to just go and water things directly too sometimes. Miss Limon some water. I actually gave her quite a bit. I didn't wait until I saw water coming through the bottom. It never came through the bottom. So maybe she's a little root locked. Although I did transplant her a while back, so definitely has more room than she did. So I don't know what it is. Newt locked? No. Not get enough water. Temu is all garbage. Yeah, I never used Temu. Can't trust what you order from Temu. Yeah, it'd be like a little tiny, it'd be like a greenhouse for your Barbie. You're like, huh? I can't get in that. The mint, man. I hope it comes back. I don't know why. I don't really do anything with it, but I was like, I thought the mint was kind of like a staple, you know. It was kind of like a constant. It's like that mint never gonna die, you know, never gonna die. And then it started to die because I don't think I was giving it enough water. That was the main issue. I watered that little cup because it had basil seeds in it at one time. I want that basil to come up out of nowhere a month later. Night of the living basil. I watered those 2 cardboard paper towel rolls that are sitting there. It's not some big scientific thing, but you know, paper towel absorbs water, or not paper towel, but the cardboard absorbs water, and then it kind of helps keep that area moist and kind of releases the water in the air and makes, you know, keeps the humidity up a little bit too. I don't know. It's not really like the biggest, like I said, scientific decision that I made, but I did just leave them in there. They absorb more moisture and then release it slowly. Nine minutes. Get your devices ready, everybody. 9 minutes. By that time, I should be done with the pictures. Moving on to the number wheel. Make sure you get yourself a number. Let's go. Let's grow. Man, I'm excited about the volunteers, about these tomatoes. Yeah, a little closer look. Some more that looks like these are about this. I think these are the same thing. They look very similar. And that does look like a radish with that pinkness going on down there. Very pink. And this is the last clip here. So I did give them some water, although you know, the lights shut off a little bit after this, so try to water. I usually try to water before the lights come on, but today I just gave them a little bit. I don't know, because I didn't water them yesterday. One of the issues, I think I was watering too much underneath because to compensate for the humidity loss above, and so the soggy roots were getting mold growing, but then the little frail leaves were getting dried out in the air. Not 100% sure though. We're going to try it again. We will figure it out. Okay. Yeah, because I did pretty good time before that, but it was a different thing. I think it was arugula or broccoli or something that worked pretty well. So maybe I'll try something else. Number post. Let's go unpin the game night post. Ouch, that hurt the bottom of my foot. I think my foot was cramped or something. Okay, numbers, let's go. All right. Diane, number 1. Number 1. Ronaldo, number 2. Cat, number 3. 6 minutes, everybody, number 3. Trent, number 4. Oh. Chris, number 5. Brittany, number 6. Ronald Blackwell, number 7. Big Mike, our current winner, number 8. Current champ of game night, Alice, number 9. Rose, number 10. Kayla, number 12 or number 11. And last but not least, Margaret Jett at number 12. TJ, are you still watching? You need to get yourself a number, my son. The young man he needs his hand held a little bit. Somebody tag in TJ. Sheena, number 13. Let's see, I'll tag him real quick. Hey, Ted, do you want a number? What's the best soil to grow with for flower? That's your question? I mean, I don't know. I think no matter what soil I get, I'm going to be amending it with different things. Like I don't do just the soil. So like I'm putting all sorts of biologics in it, like from the water from the fish tank and stuff. I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard question. Like I really like big roots. Like I haven't used I got 2 bags of butthead soil that I haven't used yet. Shouts out again to Eric. So there's a lot. Ted says, please. Ted, let me just make sure. I know you wouldn't bullshit me. I'm just going to make sure that your thing is still active. Not sure what you're. Okay, there it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can do that, Ted. For Ted, we make an exception. And I should do this. We should do this every week, Ted. And by the way, you can get try to do that for game night too. If you ever want to get yourself on, in the teams, you don't have to come on screen to get in the teams and win. So I'm gonna comment here. Ted, answer is number 14. Boom. There we go. And if you're watching on Facebook and you're only subscribed on Facebook, and I see that you have the little badge there in the chat, just got to comment and say that you want a number. There's a few people that are only subscribed on Facebook side. All kinds. Are you here? There you are. How do you get a number? So you see this post that I'm looking at here over on locals. Uh, you go to your app, go to the indoor farmer community with this picture of me. Let me see. I'll make it bigger. You go to the community there with the picture of my lettuce that I grew the first time, and just it's called the Wayland the Indoor Farmer Community. Pinned at the top here, it's kind of like a group on Facebook. Right at the top is pinned a number wheel post. It's got the date 4/11, a couple days ago, so it's for this week, and it gives you all the details. I'll give you a number before, so people have all week to get in on it. You just have less chances to win each time you wait for another episode. So I spin it 4 times, the same wheel, the same people on that wheel. You just want to try and jump in on it on a Sunday or like before today, before Mondays, before the middle of the show on Mondays. About how would I put it that way? Okay, let's see if you can go find it. Oh, one minute, 1 minute. Here we go. Where'd my lighter go, guys? Oh, here it is. Oh, shit. Having troubles over here today. And it's 4:20. Cheers. Have a good day, Rose. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brenda. Did you get yourself a number, Brenda? I'm about to spin. There's all kinds. Number 15. Nope, Brenda, you're not on it. Go get it while I'm giving him his number. Number 15. I've got Taekwondo class tonight. You guys, I'm getting psyched up. I actually haven't done any stretching out today, but I should probably do a little extra. I usually try to get some exercise in the morning. I just didn't get it done today. All right, 15. Let's see if Brenda jumps over here. I will put you on the door prize wheel while I'm waiting, because I think you probably are going to grab yourself a number. Diane's number 1. Yeah, I gotta put you on there twice. You said I did it yesterday. Did I give you 2 numbers, all kinds? Oh no, you got in on the game night post, I think is what you probably did. All right, refresh. Enhance. Brent, okay, I did it, she said. All right, fine. Jeez. Okay, you're number 16. Cool. I almost got to 20 people this week. A lot of people missing out on that. Boom. Scott, what's up, man? I got you, Brenda. Thank you. And I got you on the door prize. I'm not sure how long you'll have to hang out, but I got you. Scott on the door prize. Oh, wrong wheel. Wrong. This one. Okay, I'm not waiting for anyone else. y'all can, if you jump in on the number wheel at this point, you can definitely still get 3 more chances to win this week. Over to the next segment over on Garden Savvy. Stick around for the door prize, and of course I got to get some of these prizes taken care of from game night. Number 4. Move number 4. Whoop. Trent. Congrats to Trent. Oh yeah. Just sitting here crocheting. Oh, okay. Hey Sheena, what size shirts you got? I have medium, large, and extra large. Sheena, how are you doing? How's the elbow? How's the elbow, my dear? Let me get you on the wheel. Congrats to Trent. Okay. Over to Garden Savvy. We refresh this. My front lawn in bloom. Very nice. From AE. Give it the old strawberry heart eyes. How to make my grass on lawn more green and healthy and high density. Garden AI can help. That's right. Maybe there's no care. We'll just give it a carrot. How about that? A carrot. We got from Stephanie. Cornerstones of Care is excited to host the Time for Kids plant sale April 24th to 25th. Stop by and see us. You can snag some great plants, herbs, flowers, veggies, and more, all while supporting youth in our horticulture and build Tribe program. Build Tribe. It's a win-win. Details at cornerstoneofcare.org/plant sale. Okay. Cool. Looks like Kansas City, Missouri. Not even that far away. We'll give it the old strawberry heart eyes. Wait, who's this? Is it just Kayla? Oh, John. Thanks, John. John hit the like button. Okay, and we got Kayla from last week. All right, not a lot of posting this week. Interesting. Not a lot. Hello and happy Monday, Garden Saviors. Check out this side-by-side comparison of my indoor grow table from when I first started it. Boom. Let's grow. I think it's a pretty cool community. I seem to be like the main person trying to push it, though. I wonder if we can get maybe John on the show sometime to talk about it. Maybe give my audience a little bit bigger discount, maybe. Yeah. John, if you're watching, John, hit me up, John. Send me an email. I need to find out what his email was and maybe send him an email. That's what I should do. I hit like on everybody. Yes, yes. We'll just say, okay, that's enough. And then of course you have, okay, so let me just explain this for those that maybe don't know. I should try and do that each time I do the Garden Savvy segment. It's a website, but also I think they have an app. But you can also do a hortisketch inside of here. So if you pay for the Garden Savvy subscription, you get this garden hortisketch where you can actually like map out your garden and buildings and pathways and all sorts of things, and actually keeps, it's not just mapping it out, but it keeps track of all sorts of information year over year. You can have multiple different projects and different maps and different things set up for your growing. It's a lot of keeping track and digitally being able to look at the above view of your space, and spacing of grow rows and everything like that. Tons of information. Is just not something I spend a lot of time on yet to myself because I'm indoors. Although I'm sure I could do some of it for indoors. I think I covered it. I believe the membership for 1 year is $35. I did have a discount for $5 off. I need to figure that out. So if anyone's interested, get with me, and we will make sure to go get you a discount if you want to join the community. It's basically like a social media. Like you saw me scrolling down, you can join, you can make groups, you can like and share and all the things and hashtags and all the stuff. You get friends, you have comments, communities, or reactions. And then you have the Garden AI, which you can use to ask all sorts of questions and also put in pictures to find out what's going on. Let's see, what if I put a picture in and see, like, say, ask it something. I bet it won't work on this with this picture type. I bet. Oh no, it worked. Okay. Let's see. Can you diagnose this plant? Let's see what it says. I'm unable to diagnose the plant based on the image, but I can give you some general tips on common issues. What? How about we ask it, and let's see if I can get a better picture of the pepper plant. About this one. Can you tell me anything about this plant? How about that? Let's see if it can recognize what it is. It looks like you're growing a plant in a hydroponic system using clay pebbles. Here are some general tips for caring for your plant in this setup. It doesn't know what the plant is. Ensure the water level and nutrient solution are appropriate for the plant. Regularly check and adjust pH levels. Light requirements. Provide sufficient light, as plants in hydroponic systems often require more light than those in soil. Oh. Consider using grow lights if natural light is insufficient. Nutrient solution, temperature, humidity, pruning and maintenance. It's just kind of giving me general plant maintenance stuff for hydroponics. Happened to see that it was like in water, so it went that direction. Interesting. Well, let's see. Go back to the door prize. We're getting pretty close here, guys. There's something else I was going to do, but must not have been that important. Oh, yeah. It wasn't that important, but it is kind of important because I kept meaning to show this off. It's like a tool that you can use if you're somebody who packs cones. It's from the folks at, I don't want to butcher the name, FK. Maybe it's on the back. Yeah, FK Productions. That's right. FK Productions. FK Productions. They make these little tips that you can use, especially if you're going. Because we're coming up to the season with a lot of events and stuff coming up, and so if you're going out to these events, consider taking your own little tips, your own little rubber or plastic tips that you can use when people are passing around all of the joints and things like that. Those are some rubber tips, but then he has this thing here with these like toothpick thingies, very large toothpicks. There's the opening. I don't have any flour to show you guys right now, but I do want to try it because what it does is like it puts a little stick in this centerpiece here. Just go back to this here, or this maybe. So there's a hole in the middle. So you put this thing, put this in here. It goes through the bottom, and then you put the whole thing into the cone. I think you fill around it, and as you can kind of like pack it in as you pull the thing out. Anyway, I'll have to try it sometime, or at least I can ask them again next time I see them how it's done. Now that I have it down here. Those are good. I never thought about using tips. Yeah, using tips at events is a good idea because, you know, a lot of slobber going around. A lot of slobber. Not supposed to lift more than. Okay, let me see what you said, Sheena. I'm sorry. Yeah, no problem, Ted. Oh yeah, bro. My elbow doesn't hurt as bad, but my ribs are messed up. Oh yeah. My rib still hurts from like last year when I broke it, so I feel like there's still something going on, but I lay on it, it kind of aches a little bit. You had surgery on your elbow, it hurts less than the 2 broken ribs, yeah. Oh, when you have the hiccups, ooh, ouch. Not supposed to lift more than 5 pounds. The ribs were a secondary injury the same day as the elbow in a train wreck. Oh wow, you're a train wreck. I was gonna say, you were in a train wreck. Nice. Well, I hope you hope it calms down, because the ribs, for me, my ribs, like, it kind of calmed down. You know, it wasn't so bad after a couple of weeks. You know, as long as I wasn't doing a lot. But then when you cough, if you're smoking and you cough, you're like, shit. Oh, this isn't even a sticker. All right. The same fall. I think I cracked a rib. I think I cracked my mom's rib giving her a hug one time. I wasn't trying to hug her that hard, but, you know, she had fake boobs. Not my fault. Gave her a hug. Oh, Mom. And then, oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't hear a crack or anything, but she definitely had to get seen. And I didn't know my own strength, you know. All right, let's have a little smoke. I'm gonna roll the door prize before I do the all the other prizes. I'm gonna spend some time getting some of that done in a minute here. We do this. Hit the hashtag WTIF, especially if you're watching on the Facebook. If you wanna see some clouds, let's go. And wow, another one. 7 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. Yeah, no, just not Not worth it. Here's one. If we get 750 people in here, I can make $60. I'll give it all to you guys if we get 750 people in here. I mean, that's that's more than I have followers, but we're getting close. 628. I think I'll do some kind of giveaway when we get to let's see. I'll show you my profile. 628. Today I tried something new. I reshared. Look at all my channels here. Oh, I didn't even follow my own channel. I reshared the stream today into here. It's not showing though. Interesting. Live reposts. Aha, I see. It'll be in the reposts. Interesting. Oh, at least it's there. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. I don't think I want to do that. 45 cents? No. If we get up to like 20 people in here, it might work, but nah. Hey, Derek, what's up? Derek, you came in just in time. Was constantly squeezing a pillow against me. Oh, wow. Coughs, laughs, sneezes, farts, hiccups. It all hurts like hell. Oh, man, you must have had a rib like poking into your like lung or something. My ribs, luckily, I think they went back into place with the cough. Like when I coughed, it actually made it feel better. What's the door prize today? The same as it is every day, Scott. You get a chance to play in the game night if you're not a member. If you are a member, you're getting credit. You're building up credit. People that have get in the door prize and the number wheel every week, that's 9 chances for a $5 credit every week. That's not even including game night, where I give another 7 coupons of $5 away, so another $35. Cheers. I'm smoking bubble hash because I'm out of flour. Guess I could do a little dab-a-roo. Get closer to that 2-hour mark, and then we'll do this door prize. Scott, you are on it right there. I see you. Just FYI. I'm not seeing any Rumble chat. Anybody there? What's going on here? Let me get Marble out of the way. Why am I not seeing any chat on the Rumble? It's very strange. Okay, chat's working. There's just no chatters hanging out. There's 15 viewers. I appreciate it. If you guys could, if anyone wants to give me a hand helping out at all after the show at some point, if you get bored, check out my shorts. Eat my shorts. I mean, check out my shorts. I guess I got to go back to my... Here we go. My profile here, all my shorts. I've been posting some more shorts. If you check them out, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. They're all from different shows, and I usually label them as such, but some pretty good stuff in there, I think. I like to think. Hey, there's a couple friends over there still. That's crazy. I was like, anybody home? Is anybody home? I'm thinking about possibly streaming to more sites since I think Rumble Studios can do that. And I was thinking of like which ones I should go to, you know. Like LinkedIn is one, I think. I don't know if you can stream to Reddit or Odyssey, BitChute. A bunch of these other sites. Like I don't really have accounts there, but I could. We're live on Kick right now, and if you're watching me from Kick, typically the only chatters I get on Kick are spam. So I switched it to subscribers only can comment on Kick. So if they want to spam, they can go right ahead. They just got to pay me first. If you're watching on X, which I know some people are, come find us elsewhere where you can comment and we can see your comments. Rumble or YouTube. Cheers, Diane. Cheers, Lila Rose and Kayla. Brenda and Sheena on the Facebook. It's all the ladies, all the hashtag ladies of WTIF. I did look at my audience, like the analytics, and it was saying that I still have more men that watch. I'm like, that's probably a few haters. You know what I mean? Probably. All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm going to get everyone who's commenting on Rumble another spot. So if you ladies want to join over on Rumble, get you an additional spot. Did anybody comment on today's video? Let's see. Margaret and Kayla. And me, of course. And cheers, everybody. Cheers. Next Wednesday morning, Diane, I definitely will be with you in my heart and your heart. It's freezing. Wait, are you cold or is is it the live stream freezing up? I shouldn't have a problem with my video going fuzzy today because I'm not using OBS, but that's not a great fix in the long term. Because I need OBS for the games. I can come up with other games, I guess, but I liked the moving the pieces around and stuff like that. I thought it was fun. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably, when I get done here, I'll probably switch it over to Rumble Premium since I need to do a couple more hours of Rumble Premium time, and so I'll probably just go over there, watch a little bit of Kill Tony while I get all these prizes taken care of. I realize that is behind another paywall. I do apologize, but Rumble gives me a couple $100 every month for the Rumble Creator Program, so I appreciate it, and I do all the little hoops that they ask for, which is one of those things is 5 hours of Rumble Premium time. So until that's done, when that is over, when the 5 hours is over, then I guess I wouldn't need to do anymore. But I digress. All right, who's gonna win? Oh, Chris, my bad. Oh, Cross. Chris Cross. Extra crispy. Oh, it's winter. Oh, winter hit down there. That's right. Winter down under, but summer up top, or whatever. Anybody else? Last minute? Nope. I'll even look at this. Nope. Shuffle, 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 and spin. Just hang out and sing to my plant. Whoa, look at how long she is. You're so long. You're so long. You're so big and beautiful and long and marbly. Look how marbly you are. So marbly. Marbly. Okay. Who will it be? MJ, are you here, Margaret?
MJ.
Are you here? Oh no, Margaret's a Super Pro member. So why wouldn't that perk extend to the door prize? No, I guess the door prize, no, that doesn't count. I can't do that. I can't do it, Margaret. I'd love to. I can't do it. Because the door prize is strictly for those who are here at when the wheel spins. I used to make apple pie shine. Oh wow. I'll give her a minute because I did tag her. I can give her at least that courtesy as a member and a sponsor. Hashtag WTIF if you're still in the house. Alright. I don't see Margaret. She's probably helping moms. I don't think she'll pop back in. Sure. I know she's not worried about it, but she could always be pretty close by. She could be pretty close by. Let's put a little bit more hash in here, and maybe some dabs on the hash. Dabs and hash, no flour. Dabs, hash, no flour. I need to clean this baby out too. Got to get some alcohol. Should probably lower the. Oh hey, Sheena. Sheena's here.
Sheena.
Sheena. Sheena, you've been winning a lot lately. It's like karma coming right back at you. Hey, all kinds, you're back. If you want to come up for a little smoke, let me know. Chris, all kinds, Kayla, anybody that wants to come up. I'm probably going to switch it to Rumble Premium in a second here. Watch a little funny while I get these prizes out to everybody. I used to like to do that part live, but didn't seem to move the needle. You'd think we didn't even get 30 likes on game night yesterday, which, I can't complain. We had a great time, but you feel like just there's another side of me that's like, you think there would be more friends involved in that by now, but a lot of it could just be because I'm an asshole. I don't know. Sometimes. Never left. Well, yeah, man. What are you up to? Working today? Here, I'll throw the link out for anybody that wants to come up because I'm going to switch it over. And once I do, you will get booted out. And don't forget, I don't know if people are getting confused with this, but if you go to my page on Rumble and it says premium, that doesn't mean the whole video is premium. It just means that there's a part of the video where it switches over to premium. So you could still watch the show. You just can't watch that part. Well, that's cool, man. I didn't know what you were up to. Come over to Rumble. You got Rumble, don't you, TJ? Always meet up in the Rumble. It's my preferred. Anyway, that's what I prefer. All right, guys, it's time to go. I'm gonna be dinging your inboxes with all the prizes here in a minute. Wait, who was that? So Sheena, congrats. Skeeter won the door prize yesterday. Nice. TJ, I can just send it to your inbox if you'd like. Let's see. You don't have to come up either, but you too, Diane. Everybody have a good day. Chris, Rose the Sour D popped. Oh, nice. I don't think she's here anymore. Oh, I didn't pull up the picture of the planties, but I don't think there was a whole bunch. We can do that next week. We'll do a whole bunch of them. Not plus, just regular. Not plus. Just regular Rumble, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. No, I just mean in the chat right now. Everybody's still here, 17. Let's see. We'll do a quick brief. Yeah, 45 cents. Can't do it. I can't do it for less than $1. Because I grew up in the era where that guy said, I'd buy that for $1. You know what I mean? So I can't do it for less than that. I'm going to jump on when I go downstairs. I'll have to send it to your inbox then, Chris. And sent. Cool. Alright, let's shut this off. And it's still playing on my side. Oh, now it's off. Cool. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Remember, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So my show starts at 1. I'm going to find some stuff to fill in the first hour with. But once my guest gets here, who is her name, once again, I don't know her that well. Ashni is her name. And she'll be coming on. I'll just give you the rundown. It says She's a streaming strategist. She's led community and growth for 13 years, 60 plus startups. So we're gonna talk strategy, business, startups, live streaming. It's gonna be interesting tomorrow. And then of course We Grow Wednesday with Tala, and I'm also going to be doing more live audio spaces on X. Don't forget that if you're following me on X. What else? Oh, Thursday. Renting. We're going to have Eric back on from Butthead Soil, so we'll see him, and then whoever else wants to join us. Probably Troy be back, and TJ, and whoever else, Chris maybe, and hopefully we'll get some more ladies back on. We had Lisa and Kim. Hopefully Kat will be back on soon. She's been moving and having some problems with the new place, and so it's a nightmare. But hopefully that's all going to be straightened out. We'll see you guys on the Rumble Premium in just a few minutes here. I'm going to play my outro still while I switch it over. So thanks, guys. I love you. And remember, everybody's got to eat.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Waylon the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro set up, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own.